Hey guys, so today we are going to do my part 6 of my China Glaze collection. And like I said, I'm doing row by row. So I still have 4 more parts of this to come. Yay! Okay, so let's get into some of the polishes and the swatches. Yay! Lovely new swatch wheel. Well, not new, but actually let's switch it because I cleaned this one up pretty good yesterday. Okay, I am suffering from a little bit of allergies, so please bear with me. Okay, so this one is a new purchase, and I wanted to include it before I got too far into the colors. And this was enabled by my dear friend Stacy Polished Ways. Excuse me, she told me I had to have this. Well, let me tell you, for as beautiful as it is, for those of you who have Sinful Colors, See You Soon, you don't need this because it is a dupe. Only difference is this is in the green base where See You Soon is in a black base. However, you can't tell the difference. And I am creating my dupe list again since I don't know what happened to the other one. And once I have some put together, enough to make a video, I'm going to include them in a dupe video. Okay, so now you can see it does have like a purpley blue sort of kind of duo. By the way, the name of this is Don't Get Elfed Up, and this is from the 2015 Christmas collection. Okay, so let's go ahead with the swatch. Hopefully we're not in and out of focus like we've been. Has a very good formula. Very sparkly, very pretty. Okay, so that was Don't Get Elfed Up. Next, okay, we have Don't Let the Dead Bite, and this is kind of like a nude Crelly with all different shapes of red glitters. There's bar glitters in there, and there's different size hexes. This came out, I think, last year's Halloween collection. Okay. So here is one coat of Don't Let the Dead Bite. Glitter comes out pretty good. I don't have to, swirl or fish or anything. So let's give you a nice glitter payoff there. Next we have a micro glitter. And this is called United. And I got this from a girl in a swap. And it's all kinds of rose, like pink colored glitters. And there's holographic glitters in there. And I don't know if they're like different colored glitters, or if it's just that they're holographic. They look like they might be like a darker pink and then a green. Again, I can't tell if that's the holographicness or if they actually are those colors. Oh, yeah. So it is a bit thick. And it does dry gritty. So you will need a good top coat for it. I should have added this into my project swatch because it's, or project polish, whatever, because it's halfway full. But maybe when I finish off a mini, I'll add it. Okay, so there is one coat of United. Next we have, I believe this is from the Christmas collection last year. It's called Dancing and Prancing. And it's this really pretty pastel glitter mix. And that's basically what it is. Just a glitter mix in a clear base. I'm not sure if this can be opaque on its own, but let's go ahead and swatch it so that we could see. Okay, so 1 coat of Dancing and Prancing. And I don't know, I think it's going to benefit better as a topper. I'm sure if you sponged it, you could get it opaque, but that would be completely up to your application and the look you're going for. Next up, I have Glow with the Flow, and I believe this was from the Neon Electric Nights or something summer collection this year. And it's just pretty much a bright pink cream. Okay, so 1 coat of Go with the Flow. It's a pretty nice formula. Doesn't seem to be too streaky. Doesn't look like something you would need a white base for. Okay guys, sorry about that. Took a little 2-second break there. See if I could stop myself from sniffling. Okay, so next up we have Peonies and Park Ave, and I really don't know when this came out, but this was another one of my first China glazes. And again, it's just another bright pink cream. I think this was, I want to say it was a spring collection of some sort. Okay, so here is 1 coat of Peonies and Park Ave. This is a very nice formula. Very nice formula. Next up, we have Shallow, and I don't have any idea when this came out. I bought this at Kmart when China Glaze was on sale, and it's like a pretty peachy pinky. I don't really know. It's a bright pink. I think it's coming up more coral on my camera, but it's very pretty. Okay guys, so again, it's Shallow. And I think this is going to be kind of like, did this come out in the one that had jellies and creams? I don't know. Okay, so 1 coat of Shallow. And this naturally is sheer because I do believe it's meant to be a jelly. Beautiful color though, and we'll see how it builds up in 2 coats. Okay, next up I have Purple Panic. I love how this camera's not focusing. Purple Panic, and it's a very vibrant pink with a like a little bit of a bluish or a purple shimmer. Don't know when this came out. Don't know when or where I bought it. But let's give her a swatch. So this is 1 coat of Purple Panic. Very nice formula. Could be opaque on the first coat. Okay. So again, that is Purple Panic. 2 more, guys. Next I have Ahoy. And this is a beautiful glass fleck. Don't know when it came out. I actually think I bought this at Sally's. I'm not really sure. I guess everybody says China Glaze is meant for their glass flecks, so this is one of them. And again, this is Ahoy. Again, beautiful China Glaze formula. And lastly, now, to be honest with you, I don't see what all the hype is about this polish. I can really take it or leave it. This is Ruby Pumps. And however, it is very pretty in the bottle. For whatever reason, I just don't like the way it looks on my nails. And maybe that's the reason. I think it stains the skin if you get it on. I don't think it looks as pretty as it does in the bottle. I don't know. I just don't see all the hype about it. I mean, however, I do find it beautiful. I just don't find it beautiful enough to be highly sought after and, you know, considered a cult favorite, especially when there's dupes out there on the market. Pure Ice has one. It used to be Hit the Floor. Sally Hansen has one. I don't remember if it's Red Comet or Red Carpet. But yeah, so there's that. And now we're going to go all the way back over here to Elfin' Around and do our second coat. Going a little bit closer for the second. Okay. Alright, so second coat of Elfin' Around. And again, once I get some dupes together, that's enough to make a video, I will have this in a dupe video. Okay, now we're going on to Don't Let the Dead Bite. And this is 2 coats of that. This is actually a real pretty polish. I mean, considering the name, you don't have to wear it for Halloween. Formula is nice. I like the glitter payoff that you get in 2 coats. Even though it has that bar glitter in there, and I'm not a fan of, I really like this. Okay, so next we have United. Two coats of United. And it is opaque in 2 coats. Again, since it is a micro glitter, you will want a good top coat because it's going to feel rough and textured, and a good top coat will make it nice and smooth for you. Next we have Dancing and Prancing, which is that beautiful pastel glitter mix. Okay, so there is 2 coats of Dancing and Prancing. And again, you could probably get it opaque if you sponged it on, which is ideally the best way to get the best glitter payoff for a glitter polish, because the makeup sponge soaks up all of the jelly that's in there. Okay, so next I have Glow with the Flow. And this just dries kind of semi-satin. Doesn't dry completely matte. Okay, so here's 2 coats of Go with the Flow. And this has a very nice creamy formula. Oops. Okay. Okay, guys, next up is the Peonies in Park Ave, and this one does dry semi-matte as well, or matte, whatever. Okay, so here's 2 coats of Peonies in Park Ave. just stuck my finger in Don't Get Elfed Up. So when I show you that swatch, it's going to look elfed up. Okay, so next we have Shallow, and let me see what that is and get that off of there. Looks like a piece of glitter. All right, well, I'm going to leave it there because it looks like a little piece of glitter got caught there. Okay, so this is 2 coats now of Shallow. And you probably would want to go 3 coats to make it fully opaque. But it is a very pretty, it's almost like a light salmon color. Okay, so next up is going to be the second coat of Purple Panic, and that does dry matte, as you can see. Okay, so here is 2 coats of Purple Panic. And you can imagine with a top coat on it, it would look just like that. Next up is that beautiful Glass Fleck Ahoy. So there is 2 coats. Very pretty, very nice formula. Opaque on its second coat. And lastly is Ruby Pumps. Now see, first coat dry. I don't like it. I don't know. It is in a red jelly base, and I don't know if those are red glitters or if they're silver glitters. Concept I like, and I mean when it's wet and glossy like this, it looks beautiful. And maybe it's just because my nails aren't long enough that it doesn't look this pretty. I don't know, but when it's glossy like this, it's pretty. And then if I put a top coat on it, it still doesn't look like that. It kind of still eats some of the polish, or some of the top coat. So, I don't really know, guys. Let me know your thoughts on Ruby Pumps. I'd love to hear what everybody else has to say. And there, I elfed it up. So there is Don't Get Elfed Up, and you can't really see too much of that purple shifting shimmer on the nail. But it is a very pretty color. Okay, here is Don't Let the Dead Bite. And there really isn't anything spectacular about that, except it's a nice polish. Red glitters. Here is United, and the more I look at this, the more I think that those are colored glitters. Green and pink. And then maybe they're holographic. So there is United. Here is Dancing and Prancing, and you can see all of the muted pastel colors in there. This one here is, what is that one? Glow with the Flow. It's a very pretty bright pink. Next we have Peonies and Park Ave, which is a darker, you can see the difference there, a darker pink. And then we have Shallow, which is a very sheer jelly, kind of like a salmon-y pink. And then we have Purple Panic, which has that very pretty bluish colored shimmer in it. Dries matte. And then we have Ahoy. Oops, there it is. That real pretty glass fleck in there. And then we have Ruby Pumps, which you can see it's starting to dry, and it's not looking as pretty again. I don't know. But I mean, it definitely doesn't look like it looks in the bottle. I mean, that looks beautiful in the bottle. It looks absolutely beautiful. Here on the nail, not so much. I don't know. Again, let me know what you guys think about Ruby Pumps. And maybe I'm just a weirdo. Who knows? I mean, yeah, I am a weirdo, but, you know, I don't know. I just don't know. So there you have it, guys. Part 6. Part 6? Part 6. Yep. Keep looking at my notes here. Part 6, China Glaze collection. Stay tuned. Part 7 will be coming up in a few days. I thank you for watching. I appreciate your comments. And please make sure you hit the subscribe button. My other social media is down below. Instagram is where I post my daily manis. Speaking of daily manis, as you could tell, I am doing these videos in December. So here is a beauty. I absolutely love this. I've worn it last year. I'm wearing it this year. I think it's so beautiful. And it's called A Very Crelly Christmas. And it's by Everybeauty nail lacquer. And this is 3 coats. And you know what? I would have put 10 coats on. Oops, sorry. I would have put 10 coats on because it's just that nice of a formula. And 3 coats, it's not thick, it's nothing. It dries nice and smooth. 1 layer of top coat is all you need. And I mean, it looks sheer. I mean, it goes on milky with the first coat. You know what? Here, let me go ahead and swatch it for you. It goes on milky with the first coat, but it's beautiful. I don't have to fish around for glitters. All of those red and greens are just there. You could, of course, wear it over a white base coat. I choose not to because I really like how Crellys look on their own if I can get away with wearing them on their own. There are some round holographic in there, and then there's 2, it looks like 2 different size red glitters, metallic red, and then there's metallic green hexes as well, and then there's a smattering of like iridescent glitter going throughout it. Holographic, iridescent. I don't know what it is. Is it holographic or is it looks holographic? Look at that. That is spec-freaking-tacular. So yeah. So you can guarantee this was out this year. It'll be out again next year. I don't know exactly if it's still available. And when I say out, I mean out as in on my nails. And again, that is Everybeauty nail lacquer. And if I can find her website, I will list her below. She was on Etsy, so we'll see. And again, that is my manicure. And of course, you can look it up on Instagram. Like I said, that's where all of my daily manicures are. And yes, I mean daily. The only time I don't paint my nails is if I don't feel good or I'm out of town, which is hardly ever anymore. So there you have it. All right, guys, have a happy, have a safe, and I'll see you on the next go-round.